All right, so we're back, and the party made it back to the lit chapel, and Syl's like trying to find what's going on in the past, the history of this place, and she cast her visions of the past, and she did see some things, but she had a sapphire gem of great magnitude grow in her eye socket. And it's quite alarming. But then out of her other eye, she's able to see things here, and so as she's kind of like disoriented and focusing, she's able to see some things here. What do the rest of you do when you see this?
I guess there's really no defensive position, really. I mean, it's just trying to do that thing. And, I mean, she's not in any pain or anything like that, right?
I mean,
Witness.
when it happened, like her whole head shot back and like reached her hand up, but
Kind of like,
just like
So was it like did somebody like throw it or like?
no, it just appeared. It just
Oh,
grew.
wow.
It just grew.
Jeez.
Wow.
all right.
I'm still hoping that Marcus can help heal me from this so I can have two working eyes again.
Yes.
Right now, and a magical mishap again. Instead of one, she'll have two.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike, is that stuff on the chat ready for me to read?
Yeah.
Okay. The vision of the past in the space. I'm seeing a mother and a daughter. They're half elves. They're fleeing with accompanying guards. Must be important. They're trapped below. There's panic and despair. Then there's a glowing light, but hunger.
Hunger. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Trapped
Yeah.
below.
With more coming. They're fleeing from the west. He will find us, they say.
She will find us?
He will
find us.
find us.
Okay.
And they're trapped
We
underground.
must stay hidden. Mother-daughter half-elves fleeing with accompanying guards. Trapped below in a panic with despair. Glowing light. Hunger. Fleeing from the west. He will find us. We must stay hidden.
So do we think these mother-daughter are kind of like dead and they're ghosts that we're now interacting with, or demonically altered, or
No, so it's Syl is seeing visions of a mother and a daughter coming into this. Yeah, at some point in the past, like long ago, coming here. They were alive and they were with guards, and they got trapped down here, and then their panic and despair set in once they were trapped. And then when they were trapped down here, they saw glowing light, and then just hunger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason I was making some weird assumption that this mother-daughter was the mother-daughter that's down here right now. We're like the daughter that Marcus has been interacting with.
That's what I thought too.
Okay, the vision of the past with that power level can go back hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Even just a power level 3 can go back hundreds of years.
Oh wow.
They were fleeing from a man who's gonna find them.
Wow.
How long has Cygerford been dead?
How long has what?
Has Zygofer been dead?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
The
mean,
lady hasn't been
supposedly
seen
dead.
for a while,
Allegedly dead.
Yeah, allegedly.
A couple hundred years, I believe.
Okay, so my bet is that's what happened.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, that it was him they're running from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Do we
Right.
I guess we just gotta go deeper down, right?
Yeah.
That's where we think it was to begin with. This creature monster worm demon thing.
Should,
Okay, so I guess
should
we get
we
a little more history of mine through that.
should we
God.
see if Marcus, can you have you made contact with your friend again?
Yeah.
You guys want me to call her?
Or has she called you? Has she contacted you yet?
No, she has not contacted me yet.
Hmm.
Just I'm a little worried because see, the last time I came in here to leave the gifts, I was told to be very quiet.
Hmm.
And so that leads me to believe that Mother Dearest has really good hearing and probably already knows we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It'll save us a journey of going all the way down there. Let her come to us.
True.
That might be a good tactic, right?
Yeah.
And we're closer to the door.
Yeah, yeah. To the way out.
well, as you guys are standing here, and so yeah, do you don't hear any sound? There's no sounds of any activity at all down here. Again, you just feel a draft of air kind of in your faces, blowing up. It's making its way eventually out the mines up into the air outside. So you have a permanent draft of air kind of blowing. It's cold and wet down here. You don't hear any sounds.
Since we have an army, why don't you call your friend up?
But we don't have an army. We've
Aren't
got
they all down here with us?
Yeah.
yeah, but that's not an army. That gives
More of
us
an army
what,
than
15 people?
us.
Call
I'd like to position them in front.
Exactly.
Yeah, you guys, over here.
Somebody needs to secretly put the glowing green caps on the two most front people, you
Yeah,
know, and
hold
just
these.
kind of
Viridia looks at
find a way.
Viridia looks at Syl and says, "Has this happened before with your eye?"
I say, no. I have been fortunate in my practice of magic to have very few magical mishaps in the past.
Nice.
That makes one of us.
Yeah.
We're notorious for the mishaps.
You know, you gotta risk it sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Go big or go home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to walk up to Syl and ask her, like, can you see out of that? Can you see anything out of that eye?
No, her eyes.
No, that's what Mike said last week. No.
Her eye is gone. It's
All
been.
right, I got a rusty butter knife and a fork. We will get that thing out of your skull.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Bite down on this scone.
Yeah, on the stone.
Oh yeah. Right on that. Did you say bite down on a scone
Mm-hmm.
or right there on the stone? Both.
Yeah. Do you want to try to
Got
get
the
this
stone from-
off your face, Syl?
Yeah. Well, if I do, is there a chance I could get my eye back? Or is that just gone forever?
No. Per the description of the event, your eye will grow back in 4 days, and if the sapphire has not been removed in that time, then you're going to lose your eye permanently. Your eye is gonna
okay.
come. Your eye will come back in 4 days.
Oh, okay, great. Because I was planning on spending my next 10 experience points on an upgrade on my marksmanship.
All right.
You only need one eye for that.
That's right. You close one eye anyway, right?
Oh, really? Okay, so I can still get that. Well, it'd still be nice to have 2 eyes.
All right. So, Syl, do you ask for help then with your eye? Perhaps.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So do I make like a healing roll or?
Yes.
Okay. Damn, I should have bought some bandages.
And what kind of tool are you going to use? It says you have to have it says you have to have a tool and have a healing roll. What are you going to try to be using as a tool for this?
A tool and a healing roll?
Yeah.
And is this to get the sapphire out?
Yes.
Ooh, I have lockpicks. Would that help?
You're hilarious.
Or I have a scimitar. Your choice.
There we go. Now you're talking.
Sword.
I was gonna say one of us has to have a dagger, right?
Don't. One of you does have a dagger.
I
Yeah,
had a
Garrick, I
dagger.
think you have a dagger.
Oh, maybe it's. I don't see it.
I think I have a dagger.
Ah, Dorian.
Dorian has one. Yeah.
I still think the lockpicks would be appropriate.
All right. So
Or
So-
an arrow.
So again, in this room, there's that stone kind of altar in the center of the room. Marcus says, "Come here," and he grabs Syl, and he takes her by the hand and like takes her to this stone altar, and lays Syl down on her back, and the rest of the party is there with her, with all of you, and Viridia and the Cords are kind of giving you some room, like watching them what's going to happen, and Marcus, what do you do?
All right. So,
Is this gonna hurt? Is this gonna hurt you more than it hurts me?
I just watched Peyton feed our cat a toenail.
What?
She tossed it up on the table and the cat ate it.
Is this a forecoming of how it's gonna go? Yeah,
I guess.
My goodness.
that's awesome.
Um,
Thanks for the update.
All right. So, yeah, this is probably gonna hurt. I mean, I don't even know if this is partially fused to the flesh. Is it kind of lodged into the actual socket?
It is.
So yeah, so this is probably not gonna feel good.
Do you have any idea of anatomy?
You have to make an endurance roll to survive.
It's an eye socket.
It's a big hole in your head that used to have an eye in it. Now it's got a big blue stone in it.
All right.
I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, it'll be okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
What medical supplies do we have to stop the bleeding when done?
I don't know.
Rip
I
off
could
part
always
of my shirt.
yeah. I could always just ram my fist in there and hold the blood back with that.
The cords have something to stop the bleeding.
Oh, okay,
A
good.
great fur, leather armor. Flint and
Okay.
steel.
And Viridia looks over down at Marcus. You're gonna cut that out of her head with a dagger?
Do you have
She's just nodding
better?
like
Should
awesome.
awesome?
Should we wait for more trained professionals to?
We don't know how long we're going to be down here, and we can't keep track of time while we're down here.
I'm sure we can keep track. Can we not keep track of time?
The cords are all kind of
Counting
just
the
like
seconds.
the cords are all just kind of like bumping each other and nodding like, "Oh, this is awesome." Maybe these people are worth a damn after all.
You guys are fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
All right, so you just have to make a roll and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Or...
And
Do I get a nurse?
as far as healing rolls, everyone gets one chance to do it, and if it doesn't work, then that person can't do it again. Another person can try, but that's just a rule of the game. When you're doing healing rolls like this, each person gets one chance to try.
So no pushing, or can you push?
No.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys.
Great, you're the best.
Marcus, sweat on his brow, dagger tip pointed like right at her eye socket, like right where the stone and the skin meet. He's like pressing in.
I'm gonna wedge the blade in there, and I'm gonna hit the handle and pop it right out.
Can Syl try herself?
If it gets to that.
She has healing too.
Okay.
Look
Here
at
I go.
this.
Oh,
Easily.
Yeah.
So tell us what happens here, Marcus. With ease. There's no drama even. Jeez, you just got it right off the bat.
I kind of get the blade up underneath it in there, and then I get my fist like on her cheek and the blade on top of my fist, and then I just hit the hilt and like pop the gem straight up and catch it.
Ooh, yeah, you
Yeah.
catch it. A little flourish to catch it. Yeah, midair. That's awesome. Okay, now you're holding it. What do you do with it?
I just kind of like look around and be like, labor fees or something, you know? Just kind of like stuff it in my shirt.
The cords are just like eyes open, like mouth agape, like like because they see that stone is like enormous, like that thing is valuable. They're like, oh, and just the fact that you did it so nonchalant, easily, they're just like, oh, they were quite impressed. And so, do you pocket it?
No, I'll
Let Syl have it.
yeah, I'll let Syl have it. She can. I'll charge her a gold later or something.
Okay, so
Be
Syl
like,
has
that'll
this.
be. I'll take like four or five silver for 15 minutes worth of work.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome. All right, so now
That's totally fair.
so
After
now
I sell the gem at some point, I shall give you payment for sure.
Yes.
So now in Syl's backpack, she has sapphire from the eye, and it's worth 4 gold. So that's quite valuable. All right, so good job. So Syl, Syl, you sit up and touch your face here, and yeah, it's just like totally smooth. Like it's just like the skin is just completely grown over there. Like there's just no eye at all. Like it's there's like nothing is there. So like for right now, you do only have one eye, but the eye will grow back in 4 days. I actually have a little note. I have a little note on the calendar here, but for so I'll say from now until then, you're gonna have you're gonna have a condition called. I'll look for it. There's a condition that gives you like -1 for eye, like vision, pierced eye. Yeah, so I'll just give you a pierced eye condition, just to so and it when you put these on your character, it just makes it so that it affects all of your rolls. You know what I mean? So yeah, or not pierced ear, pierced eye.
Is that in the main book?
Okay.
Pierced eye. Yeah. It says 5 days on there, but it's not going to be 5. It's going to be 4. And like I said, I have a note for it. So yeah, you have a pierced eye. So you're -2 to marksmanship and scouting for now, which makes sense because you're having trouble seeing things. What was your question?
Oh, I was just wondering if that was like something that's in the main book, or if that's a
Injuries. That's in the critical injuries table. It's one of the critical injuries for piercing damage, I believe. Okay, so Syl kind of like sits up and realizes she's kind of compromised right now, but she's otherwise healthy. So now the cords say, because like Viridia's still standing there with their sword and kind of getting spooked out by this room. You guys are in this underground chapel, and there's these stone pews and this altar, and there's these glowing lights all over the ceiling. It looks very. I mean, it does look beautiful, but it's also very surreal and trippy seeing this glowing room underground. It's very unusual, and the cords are getting kind of wigged out being down here. Verdi is like, which way are we going?
Straight.
Yeah.
And down the
I
stairs.
also ask Syl if she happened to get the names of those said half elves.
Yes. The names. I'll say the names are. Sorry,
That'd
one
be
second.
helpful to us.
Could be. The names are.
And then while you're thinking, I am admiring the gem with my one good eye, and then I tuck it away in my safe little pocket pouch thing.
Nice. Be very curious to see how much that goes for.
Yes. I sent you some stuff there, so.
Martia and Marga.
Which one's which?
Don't know.
Matter?
Don't know.
Okay.
Just yell their names.
Yeah. If we get a chance to converse with what is down here, we might bring up the names. See if it rings a bell. I mean, we might be able to live because of it. If not,
Get real.
You know, if they were escaping Zygover, maybe we could use that to our advantage. You know, try to convince them, like, hey, we're trying to kill him, or we're trying to defeat him.
Yeah.
You know, if you help us, you know, maybe it'll bring peace to you or something. I don't know.
I just thought of kind of the opposite. If we want to scare him and freak him out, we could put on Zygofer's face and
Yeah.
chase after him.
Ooh, there we go.
that's Zertorm's face, though.
Oh, my bad. Oops. Damn it.
Oh, it's their turn.
Viridia's
Just
like,
be like, oh, put it on, and then just be like, hey, Mom, how's it going? Can I borrow that sword?
sick. Viridia like looks down this way. She's like, what's down here? Which way are we going?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep going southwest.
See, so so are you guys letting the cords kind of be the point people here, or you guys want to lead? You want the cords in front, like doing all the leading, and you guys are kind of coming up behind them?
I think we kind of do, right?
I think so.
I mean, that was the whole point. There are meat shields.
Okay. So if that's the case, then Viridia says, okay, you three go down there. And just for illustration purposes here, a couple of the cords come down this way and look. They're looking around. They're looking around. They're like, because you guys never actually went down here before.
Oh, really?
All right.
Okay.
So down here, they're down there for a minute or two, and the rest of you are up where you were in the room, and then they come back and they say, Viridia, down here, there's another exit out up to the large staircase up out of here. but then there's also a very small tunnel, because down here there's a bunch of carts, tons of carts, and there's tracks down here, and the tracks go to a small little tunnel right here, and there's 3 carts stacked up on tracks going into this tunnel.
Nice.
Want to ride some carts?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'd like to check it out.
Let's get some Donkey Kong going here.
Go.
So you guys all come down here, and you look, and sure enough, there's carts, and they're enormous mining carts, and they're lined up to go down this track in this very small, like you could barely stick your head up over and peek out over the top of the cart if you were going to get in it.
Does it look like it's all in good working order? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
Tracks
I would
good.
say like Dorian looks it over, and then you recall this is the room right next to all these grease jars and everything that you guys had before, and everything down here. It's like a kind of it's like a cart depot is what it is. There's just rows, like this is where the carts that are in working order were being used, sent and returned in the mine, and this is like where the carts get sent back down.
okay. So are we intending to hop in some of these and go for a ride? See where it
Yeah.
takes us?
Let's go get a jar and like grease them up, you know?
Yeah. There's more up at the top of the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'm down for that.
Okay. So you guys go up and get some. We'll say it's like a couple hours have passed here. Well, like an hour's passed. And so you guys go up and get some of the grease and Dorian helps grease the wheels here of these carts and make sure they're all just gleaming and glistening as much as they can be. And the question is, like, do you want to get on these carts and go for a ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of do, but
Are there any like braking mechanisms on these carts?
Not
at
that you
all,
can
or-
see.
Okay.
If we push one down, we'll just listen for a crash.
That's smart.
We can test one.
how many are there? Three?
There's
you said?
3.
Okay. How many of us do you think we could fit in one?
4 or 5.
Okay.
We got like 15 of us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We got a
I don't want to like
14.
waste one, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I don't want to hop in the cart of death.
Yeah, you know, I say we go ahead and just go for it. Why not?
Yeah.
I can
Or
always,
hey, what if we walk the tracks a little bit, go up ahead and just kind of see where they go, and then
So maybe Dorian, with his good thinking, like peeks his head in, like right here, where it's a very small entrance into this mine, into this hole in the wall. It's only a few inches taller than higher than the cart. And so, but Dorian can, with his shorter frame, can get in there, and I would say, like, Dorian hollers back, it's very steep in here. Like, it goes downhill quickly. It's like a steep elevation decline right in the wall.
Make it really fun.
right?
yeah.
I feel like this is a TPK moment. So, get in the cart. What? Your campaign ended? How did they all die? No, that is so stupid. Why would they do that?
Yep, that's what
And he was recording it too. You can watch it.
Over and over. It'd be a little short. Right at the moment we decide, let's do it.
I meant your dog.
Maybe we'll send a couple guards in the first one. You know. Well.
Yeah. There
Sounds
we
good.
go.
Sounds good.
But
We'll
it's
just
not like,
listen for the
I mean,
screams.
with how deep it is, do you think it'll be like we would even? Well, we might be able to hear something, but
Out of 5 people, I think somebody would make a noise.
Gotta be enough padding in there. One person would survive. Oh man, gosh, I wish there was some way that we could have a rope or
I do have a rope.
use use an axe or something as kind of a slow down braking mechanism. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll
Verdia-
get the first cart.
Verdia says, "Did you guys use these last time you were here?"
Yeah, up in.
yeah,
It's totally
yeah.
safe.
Do you want to try to lie?
No.
I mean, if we might have to if we want to convince them to get in the first one and go.
She's just looking
I
at
say
you.
we get in the first one. We just find one of these older pickaxes, you know, get it all tied up to the rope, get it tied to the cart, and so if things start going horribly, we just have our strongest person, Dorian, slam the pickaxe into the wall so that we can, you know, it'll yank on the cart and stop us.
Can I do like a, and I don't know if it's a lore roll or something like that to like, I mean, as a dwarf, would I know that like it's like, oh yeah, this, you know, the way they make these tracks and everything, it's just gonna, you know, run out at the end or something like that.
I mean, I guess you wouldn't even need a lore roll. You would just know that these carts get sent down on these tracks like this, back down to where they get loaded up at the bottom of the mine, and then at the bottom of the mine is where this huge, enormous lift is. So the basic operation is the huge shaft that you guys worked your way down that took a long time. You go in hundreds and hundreds of feet. That's like the main, you know, shaft of the whole mine. And in the most basic terms, at the bottom of the mine is where all the ore and the valuables are collected and harvested in carts. And then it was winched up to the surface. And at the top there, the mines, all the ore and the valuables were taken off the carts and taken out into the world. Now the carts are up top, and they get sent back down to the cart depot, and they get sent back through this chute down to the bottom, and get reloaded. And so it's like a loop of that's the loop. So you're at the part now where the mines or where the mine carts get sent back down quickly down to the bottom to get reloaded with ore.
So they're designed to go down there, but go down there quickly. I don't think it's going to be like crashing down there, right?
Yeah.
You know, they want to ruin their carts.
If all the track is intact, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
after all these years. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, part of me is like, it would be fun just to try it out. The other part of me is like, we should probably play it safe.
So Veridia sees Veridia just sees you guys all just clamming up, and she's like, where are we going to continue here? She like turns to leave. She's like walking up this way. She's like,
so if we wanted to look for treasure, we have to go down. We're looking for the demon, right? And what else are we looking for in the mine again?
A sword.
Well, we're always looking for treasure, but
looking for treasure. But yeah, there's a powerful artifact sword here of legend that they glimpsed and trying to retrieve it because they were tasked by a sorcerer named Zertorm with retrieving a bunch of artifacts, and they found one down here, but they were unable to get it, so they're trying to get it now. So you come up back to the cart, you know, you leave the depot and come back up here, and here's where the jars of grease are. And Viridia is just kind of like understanding the lay of this place now. She's like, okay, we came from over there. There's the chapel. She comes and she turns left. She's like, okay, this way. And she just starts walking, and the cords are following her. And she like,
yeah, I guess we'll keep up.
And she stops, and they come up here, and they see this huge precipice here. And they're like, oh, I mean, they look down like with their, and again, you guys have a lamp, so it lasts for a quarter day. We'll say. I mean, you guys haven't even spent that much time down here, honestly. So she takes the lamp and she like holds it over and looks down, and yeah, it's like a couple 100 feet down, and but you can see here and there ropes and ladders and stuff, so you could climb this. It's possible. And she looks at you all and she's like, "Did you guys scale this?"
Yeah, no, we did not. We went down the tunnel there to the left.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So you guys threw some stuff down here to light it up, but yeah, you can see. She's like, okay, this way, let's go. She's just walking, and she's like, how far did you guys make it here?
There's a little tunnel, kind of up.
Turns here,
right. Yeah,
and there's like a dead end.
Let's go.
She's like, oh, okay, dead end.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, this way. So she turns and she comes up here. She's like, what's that smell? Ugh.
I don't recall going that way.
You guys haven't been. You guys haven't been this way. But no, she's just taking. She's just taking the lead because you guys are being a bunch of.
Oh, whoa!
She's like,
as she goes in there, I'm like,
she's like, what is this? What's in here?
Stop.
What was in here? She's looking around, and it's a bunch of sarcophagi.
Oh, that's awesome! No, let's get out of there.
Would this be a nice time for the light bringer spell? Give us some extra light.
You can. I mean, it's plenty well illuminated. I mean, it's a small space here, and she's got a lamp, and one of the cords has got his torch. It's pretty well lit in here.
All right, I'll save it for later.
You see, I would say when she goes in, like all the way in the back, it's very faint. But all the way in the back here, when she gets here, there's a very faint blue flickering light.
I say let's go.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Marcus. Dude, let's check it out. It's awesome.
Right? That and these... Maybe we should...
Like all along the walls.
Valuables.
And now that, like, you can see, yeah, there's sarcophagi, so there's, like, Dorian knows that there's probably a good chance that there's some valuables, dwarves like to get buried with their axes and their regalia, and so there's probably a good chance if you spend some time here that you're going to find something valuable.
I want to open one up.
All right, which one?
Hold on.
Third one in.
Left or right?
On the right?
On left.
So Dira walks in.
Do they all look like they...
Go ahead.
Sorry, do they look like they're all undisturbed and sealed? And
Mm-hmm. From what you can tell.
Okay. And
there's
flame.
Because you guys, it looks like a blue light in the back because there's like a cluster of crystals that are like embedded in the wall. But now, but like your guys' light is bright enough that you're kind of like drowning out the other light in here. Like above each sarcophagus is one small little bluish stone that glows, but it's just one little stone, so it's not actually putting off a bunch of light. There's a cluster of them in the back wall, all stacked together, and that's what gives enough light that you could see it. It's kind of at least keeping up with your lamplight. Dira, like, just what do you just see, like gold in your eyes, like you just see like, ooh, treasure, and so
Yep.
so Dira's Dira's like, ooh, we're gonna look in here. So she like gets her sword and like digs it in and like rips open a sarcophagus. And well, give me a might roll. These
Might
are
roll.
yeah.
So
These
say
are
I go help her.
okay. Give me a might roll and you can do a +1.
So are these blue lights similar to the blue lights in that
Similar,
church?
yeah.
Okay.
Same kind of a look. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So Dira and Marcus go and just shove a sarcophagus lid off, and it just, I mean, a massive, like, whatever, 8-inch thick stone lid, huge, massively heavy. But you guys push it off, it slides off, crashes onto the ground. The dust settles.
For the record, I want to
Is
say that
black for everybody else?
What's that?
The screen that we're looking at, is it just black for everybody else?
Oh, you gotta zoom into the right area. You may have to like scroll out, zoom way out, and then see where it's lit.
Okay, I'll play around with it. Thanks.
Yeah, you should be able to see.
I-
Go ahead.
I want to say, like, for the record, I want to say Dornier would probably be like, because this might be like his kin, like, or something like that,
Yeah.
So he's like, what are you doing? Like, I want to, I don't want to stop anybody, but I want to, like, I kind of disagree with the, like, opening tombs and stuff like that, but
Grave robbing.
I don't want to stop anybody. I mean, I can't stop Dira. She's gonna do what Dira does.
Yeah. Here
Victorian. Or we could possibly die, all right? We could join them. So it's only fair that if they have something that might prolong our life a little bit longer, that we should be able to use it. They're not going to need it. Look at them.
There we go. There's good argument. Good argument. It's like
I like to stay
I
positioned.
reluctantly agree. It's like, okay, let's do this.
Nice. I like to stay positioned near the entrance that we came in at, because I'm not super excited of this whole room and idea.
Okay.
I can say I'm fascinated to see these ancient parts of history and interesting to learn about old things like an archaeologist.
Oh, nice.
Thus trying to justify that we could take some of the stuff, kind of like studying the old pyramids.
There we go.
That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
We're gonna put it in a museum. It's okay.
It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Indiana Jones.
So so I'd say, like, as the dust clears, I mean, you send you like Dira, or Marcus has a light here and like looks down into this. I mean, this thing it's for a dwarf, so it's actually not super long. We'll say it's like 6 foot long, which is short for a tomb or for a casket, but it's quite opulent for a dwarf. And it's dark in there, and Dira, just with money in her eyes, she peeks down in there and looks, and a hand reaches out and grabs Dira in the throat.
What?
Can I swing?
Or dodge?
Not yet.
Do you
Or
get a
yeah.
dodge?
Not yet.
That or try and chop it.
Oh, why
hand.
are we changing screens?
Uh-oh.
Remember where I said I wanted to be positioned? To the exit.
You can't run.
Oh, Dira.
Hey, it's okay.
We dodged the trap of the fun roller coaster ride of the carts. Now we're gonna die here.
Now we're gonna fight the undead.
Yeah.
All right, so all of you draw your initiative, and I'll draw for.
Happening.
I will draw for the enemy.
Ooh, nice. Oh, dear, dang.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sorry. How do I draw for initiative again?
Next to your name should be a little deck of card looking thing. You just click on that.
How do you just Zombies, mommy. Okay.
You gotta be on that combat thing too.
How do you defeat the zombies?
Cool.
Silfrena. I gotta update your combat. There you go. And
Oh
then
yeah,
ghoul.
yeah, because the ghouls get multiple rounds, right? Oh my gosh,
All right, we're ready.
there's so many.
Are we ready?
Okay. So
Go.
yeah. So I'll say Dira is like locked in right now, and Marcus was right next to her, and Dorian was behind him saying, "What are you doing? Don't," and Garrick and Syl are kind of in the back, and Viridia and the Cords are all behind you, well, actually, you know what? I'll say that Viridia was like deep in the thing. Like she went in. Yeah, she went in and she was looking at the blue light deep in, and that's where she was at. So 10 mirror horizontal. Okay. Yeah, so Viridia is farthest in, and here's you two right here, and this guy's got you by the neck, and we're gonna start combat.
So, sorry to be clear here. This one reached out and grabbed her by the neck out of the
Yeah, and then
the others are all in their own sarcophagus,
and they've all like come out. They're ghouls, so they're not like spectral. They're physical. But like as soon as now that you see, like the second that she disturbed the sarcophagus, it like has activated all of these things, and they're all like they're all like jumping, like some of them like busted out of the tomb, some of them like peeled it open, but they're all pissed.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
Spadira's up first, so what do you want to do? For combat purposes, we'll say that you don't.
Sorry, Syl, the character. I hate the undead. So disgusting.
They are disgusting. I would say for like mechanical purposes, you don't have to like do something to break. You get to go first.
Well, since they're still in there, right?
Yeah,
I have an advantage on them, even though they've got me, right?
They're, like,
laying down.
He's like set up. I'd say this guy is like he sat up. He's on his butt, and he's reached up and he's got you by the maybe not like by the throat, but he's like grabbing you by like your armor or something. He's got his hand on you.
Well, then I just want to go right for his throat.
I like that. Please do so.
Please do so.
Okay. Hack and slash. So you hit him.
Yeah.
Very good.
Does it look like it has an effect? I mean,
Does. I mean,
okay.
this thing is just like a crustified. At some point, it was a dwarf, but now it's just like skin and bones, or not even skin. It's just bones and like sinew and rotten flesh that's animated. So Dira swipes down and hacks this thing like right in the shoulder and hurts it. Causes quite a bit of damage to it. Not dead though. It's just like, it's not happy.
Okay.
That was your slow action. That was your slow action to swing. You still have a fast action, Dira. Or you can save it again.
I can hit it again, right?
If you have some sort of talent, but attacking is always a slow action. Fast actions are things like moving or
Could I try and break free?
does the what is it? The melee charge count in this, where she gets like a
When
free
you,
attack
well,
for
that's
getting within combat range?
that's when she throws herself into range. She's already in range.
Yeah, I
When,
have to throw.
you have to start out from near range since she's already in. She was already at arm's length when this started, so she can't charge in. She's already in. But you do have Path of the Blade. Says
How about Brawler? Unarmed attacks are modified by 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you're using your
mean
you're using. I mean, that would just mean if like instead of you wanting to use your sword, if you just wanted to punch somebody, you could get +1. But your Path of the Blade says once you used a fast and slow action, because you're rank 3, once you've used up a fast and slow action, or whatever. Once you, yeah. So you've used a slow action. You can use a fast action now. Then you can spend a willpower point and attack again. So you have
I'll
to
do that.
Okay, so you have to spend. You have to do something a fast action. What do you want to do?
Could I try and knock his hand off my armor as a fast action? Or like shove him to try and get out?
There's so fast actions. Fast actions are things like dodge, parry, draw your weapon, get up. Yeah, shoving. Shoving's a fast action.
Okay.
Disarm is a fast action. Yeah, so yeah, shoving. Yeah, go for it. You can do a shove. I think that's in your in the combat page. Yeah, shove.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us a shove here. Okay, yeah. So you hack this thing in the shoulder, like right here at the neck and shoulder, and like your scimitar just like digs into this thing, and it just does this dusty, gaspy, and then you like in the same motion, you like just stiff arm this thing, and let's say like you stiff arm like football stiff arm this thing, Heisman stiff arm this thing, and you shove it like right back down into the crypt, and it's like bodied down there. So it is off you, and you're still at arm's length, so you can still attack it, but it is off you, and you like shoved it down into the ground or into the crypt. So that was your fast action. Now, if you want, you can spend a willpower point now, and that will allow you to do a second attack.
I'll do that.
Okay, yeah. Spend a willpower and then give us another scimitar.
You already used it. The willpower.
Yeah.
Oh.
Missed too many dice and nothing. Kidding me?
Damn.
You missed, but you can push if you don't have to if you don't want to. Looks like you have a strength damage if you push.
Yeah. I'm all right.
All right, yeah. So it was just like so fast. A righteous hack, and then a badass stiff arm, and then you just kind of swing again angrily, and just ting, like your sword just like clangs against the side of the crypt, the sarcophagus, but you miss. But this thing knows you mean business. So that's your turn. And now, real quick here for the abstraction here, I'm not going to make 8 different guards that I'm going to control. That's just too many. So they'll act kind of like a group. They do have stats similar to. They have stats similar to what they should have. And so let's say like the cord, they all run in as a group here, and they run toward and they go to attack this one here, this ghoul. So they run up and slice using a sword. Ooh. So yeah, they come in and like this. One of them swings, and the ghoul just like kind of falls back down in his sarcophagus, and the sword, like he was going to just go to decapitate it, But these things are intelligent, and it ducked down out of the way, and the sword cling again into the stone, and it missed this. It missed. So that turns over. Garrick, you're up.
Nice. Okay. So I don't know if I would have a clear range of sight to attack like this one.
I mean, it's like close quarters in here, and you've got a friendly behind. You know, Viridia's in the back behind all this. And so I would say, I mean, you can do it, but I'm going to make you do you're going to be doing range stuff at a -1. But you can do it.
Okay.
But you can spend a fast action to aim, and it gives you a +1, so it kind of negates it.
Yeah. No. So, I mean, I don't know if I would have had... I can't remember if I was, like, had my bow prepared with an arrow knocked, or if I had my scimitar out.
Oh, I don't know either. Whatever you want. Whatever you think Garrick would have had.
Yeah, I gotta feel like in close quarters, maybe. Yeah, no, I'll try to... I would imagine maybe I had my bow and I was like looking out for kind of in the distance.
Okay.
And so I'll try to take a shot at this one. And I'll do an aim. Actually, no, I'm... Yeah. No, so what I was planning, I'll just shoot. And I'll have already had it prepared, you know, go and be prepared in the mine here. And I'll take a shot. And then my fast action, I'll do what is it? Prepare. Is this what it is? Oh, ready weapon. That's it. To ready my bow again with another arrow. And then I have Path of the Arrow, rank 2, to do another action immediately, kind of like what Dira had.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take another shot. And so...
so you're going to spend a fast action to aim, right?
No, yeah, well, after I shoot.
You're gonna shoot and then aim?
No. So, I'm going to shoot as my slow action.
Yes.
And then a fast action, I'm going to prepare to be able to do my rank 2 Path of the Arrow action immediately after for spending a willpower point. Because you have to...
you have to do both, a fast and a slow.
You can spend a willpower to immediately attack again using a ranged weapon. However, said weapon must be prepared earlier.
Ah.
So that's why I have to do that.
So you can't... Yeah. Okay. So you have to... So yeah, you have to do your first shot without aiming. Okay, that's fine. So you're going to do it... Okay, so go ahead and you're going to shoot this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you shoot and do it at a -1.
Okay. Modifier -1.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Ooh,
Nice.
spicy. Yeah, so Garrick unleashes and thwing. This is the guy that ducked under their sword. And like there's, you know, the cords are like trying to get the sword dug out of the stone or whatever, like they're just like fumbling. And like right at the same time, all this is happening like simultaneously. Like Garrick just lets fire and catches this thing like right in the eye. Its eye hole, its eye socket. And this thing looks like its head flaps back so hard that the back of its head flaps back all the way and touches its back. Like its head completely flips back and it's bent back. It's completely bent back, but it's not dead. But its head is completely like backwards and like flopping, looking behind it now. And now the rest of its body's just like blindly kind of like just like going crazy. Like, but an absolute headshot of headshots.
Nice. Okay.
So now you're going to prepare your shot.
And then another shot.
Okay, so then spend a willpower point.
Yep.
And then go ahead and do another shot at. If you're gonna shoot the same guy again, then you don't have to do a -1 because now you're trying to You're trying to just repeat what you just did. It's not.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
Do it.
I feel like I'm not seeing what you guys are seeing.
Yes.
Down at the bottom.
All I see is the dungeon.
We had to refresh our page.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
Yeah, the combat bar, the combat little window is at the bottom of the screen. Bottom of the it's a yellowish thing.
Oh, I see it. I see it now.
Okay, yeah, you're there.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah, so the second shot, like you hit it, the first one, its head is folded back all the way, and the second shot hits it like directly in the throat and completely like severs its head. And its head just falls and rolls. It rolls over to Viridia's feet, and the body just collapses lifelessly back in the sarcophagus. It's completely killed.
I like to yell to Viridia, I got you a gift.
Very good.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So this ghoul stands up and jumps out, and he's in arm's length already. So he's gonna just try to. He turns and sees Viridia up against the wall, and just goes to, the no hands. Just like runs up to this thing, kind of like a zombie. Grabs it, just goes to bite. Ooh, spicy.
Dang.
And he bites into Viridia.
Oh no.
But she's got let's see. Yeah, she tries to jump out of the way. So she's going to spend a fast action trying to dodge cuz she sees this thing just like run at it and she's like freaked out, so she's going to try to dodge. So I'll do a dodge roll for her.
Dude, Viridia would make it.
And she's trying to stay on her feet like a fighter, so she's going to do it at a -2. She does not succeed. In fact, she takes a bane. Okay. So she tries to jump out of the way, but the fact that there's another one back behind her too, she doesn't really, and she's kind of pinned against the wall. She doesn't really have anywhere to go, honestly. She tries to get out of the way, but this thing is on her. It just bites in. And now she's going to roll her armor, which she has. Again, she has like a helmet, a leather helmet, and leather armor on, so she's got a bit of gear. Uh-oh.
Dude, this wouldn't be beyond her. She can handle this.
I just lost access. I just lost access to the game.
Oh
no.
Looks like, yeah, you guys had to refresh too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I just had to as well, so here we go. We're going to go back in.
That's okay.
What the heck?
Dude, those are awesome looking gold. How do you zoom in? Those tokens just have such cool artwork.
Yeah. Huh. Says I can't. Shows all the users are used. I can't pick Game Master.
Oh, weird.
Really? Huh.
I guess just give it a second to. Are you guys all still in?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me try.
And I see that the Game Master is here.
Which it's funny because I'm out.
Should we all refresh?
Or should we all back out and then you go in first? Or?
No, I just trying to reboot it again. I guess so. Yeah, maybe everyone try to quit real quick.
Okay.
Maybe I can do a refresh something here.
I'm trying to log back in, join game session, but my name is, I can't click on it. I can only click on George or Joe.
Yeah, I
Do you
see.
know why that happens?
I see George and Joe also. The rest of them are all like it shows that they're all still logged in. I'm just gonna try to. I'm just gonna try to. I guess what is it? Stop the game.
Yeah.
Stop the server and restart it. It should just take a second here.
Okay.
Very interesting. Right.
Yeah,
Stop.
I keep forgetting that it's a whole server somewhere.
Stop server.
Hosting this game.
Okay, so you guys should all be kicked by now because I just stopped the server. I'm gonna start it up again.
Sure.
Okay. Now I'm gonna try to log back in. Haven't really had issues like this in a while or ever. I don't think.
You know, it's probably just everybody playing Friday night. You know?
Bunch of dorks. All right, I'm back. Reloading, loading. Yeah, so, okay, that's it. I just had to reboot the server, it looks like, but I'm loaded back in.
It's working for me.
Okay, perfect. I'm back. Where are we at here? Oh, yeah, we're down at the bottom. Okay. We're combating. So everyone's back?
Yep.
Okay. So this thing just took a bite. And she was gonna roll her armor to see what happened here. So here she goes. Oh, total fail! This thing like, you guys are seeing my rolls too, right? No, they're supposed to all be. I had it set to private, but I'm gonna make them all public. So the ghoul, that roll, reveal. So I just revealed all the rolls, so I'm not BSing. So you see I'm not BSing. Okay. Yeah, so the ghoul did bite. Oh my lord. And bit Viridia like right on the neck. It bit her right on the neck and she is extremely hurt. And this thing is like on her. So Viridia just took a huge hit.
Can't lose her here.
I know.
And the next action this thing's gonna do is gonna grapple her. So this thing jumped on her and bit her and sunk his like disgusting fangs into her neck, and now he's just trying to like push her over and like do a ground and pound like brawl. So he's just kind of try to.
Whoa! Huh? What? Ooh.
And he pushes. He doesn't care.
Alex, huh? Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's not
so
good.
he's these things are like no care about their own selves. So this thing like topples Viridia over. So Viridia is like laying prone, and this thing is on top of her, like paws, hands dug into the shoulders, pressing her down. And it's just like you just see like thrashing in the dark in the light here. You just see thrashing and violence happening over there. So it is not having fun in Viridia Land. And this one's right next to her. Now the other one jumps down and goes to pounce too, and is right there and goes to attack.
Oh, man.
So now it's like a frenzy. Now it's a frenzy, a free for all going on here. So this one attacks.
Oh, son of a! Just make one.
This one, and you just hear like in the back, you just hear Viridia like screaming, not like panicking, but like as a fighter. She's angry and she's like trying to fight these things off. She's like really furious. She's like trying to thrash and like get her sword out and like defend her. But this thing just like jumped and pounced on her. She's on her back, rolling around, and she's trying to like fight these things, but she's getting outnumbered. So she's hollering and screaming, and you hear a shriek of the thing biting her neck and hurting her, and now you just hear this sound of struggling. You hear this other thing just jumps and like tries to pounce on her too.
Oh my gosh! No.
It does
armor.
So the second one does the same thing. It jumps on top and goes to bite, but like Viridia at the last second sees it and like kind of rolls like this, and this thing just like clumps like right down on her like pauldron, like on her armor right here. So it bites in, but it just she took it right in the armor, no damage taken to her.
Oh yay.
And this one is also just joining in the scrum. It's like she is totally pinned down now. She is. She's got two of these things on top of her. Viridia she's no longer a combatant. You know, she is just getting, pounded, like, grouped up on and attacked. And now it's over to Dorian.
Dorian,
man.
saber.
I know. What would it take to run over there? I mean, is that a fast action?
That would be a fast action. I'm trying to think if I think you should even be able to do that. I don't think.
Yeah, it seems like a long ways.
It's a long ways, and there's too many things in your way. You got Dira and that, and there's another. There's too many things in your way.
I mean, you can make it through there. It's just gonna take time, right?
Do I have a torch?
You can always spark one up if you want.
Yeah, dude, light them up. Dude, they may be.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Dude,
do
they
we
gotta
do
be
we have any of that
full
grease?
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
grab
With
any.
us? Ah, damn it.
Oh. Sure, you can use the grease from the hair. Nobody's washed.
Nobody's showered. They should
Come
have
on,
plenty.
man, there's got to be
Grab
something.
the grease.
I wonder. I have flint and steel. No. Water scan. Yeah, I really got nothing. Take
I
my
wonder
grease.
trying to think, like, maybe I can like throw a torch at them.
Yeah, dude, they got
I don't know. There's a lot of
presentable.
people in the way, though.
Old clothing or something in there that they just totally ignite. Try it. Throw a torch at
Yes. Light those things on fire that are on top of her.
Yeah.
them. She's on the bottom.
What if,
Fine.
man? What if I can get their attention somehow? Like, are there any artifacts or something in the? What if?
Just start trashing their catacombs or whatever.
Yeah. I'm like a. I mean, I don't know. I'm a dwarf. I mean, maybe there's something in these tombs that I know that they hold dear, and that if I like go to touch it,
they held it dear,
pissed.
and Dira just broke into it and tried to steal some stuff. So now they're in we're gonna kill you all mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot. I don't know.
Yeah, yell out, my bad. Just everybody go back to your sarcophaguses. We'll close you back up.
Yeah. Or what if? Is there anything else in the sarcophagus? Like besides those
It's been about 10 seconds of real time is what's, or whatever. Like each round is like 6 seconds or something. This fight's been going for like 30 seconds right now.
Yeah.
You can do a taunt. That's a slow action. Performance roll. Persuade. Break free.
Yeah.
Ooh, punch kick.
Yeah, what if I ah man. Oh, it's tough. I don't know. What if I want to try to intimidate them or
Intimidate who?
I don't know. Like I just want to try to get their attention.
Which one?
Well, here I want to try to move this direction. I want to move towards
I would need I'm not going to let you do that. There's too many things in the way. But you can do I mean, you're a little dwarfen guy. You're like a you can give me a move roll, I guess. If you can give me a move roll and succeed. If you give me a move roll and succeed, then I'll let you get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But you can push it.
Yeah. I'm totally gonna.
And you're a dwarf. You can spend a willpower and keep pushing.
Yeah.
How important is it?
Yeah.
I hear clicking. I hear clicking. That means pushing. Oh!
Totally worth it.
Totally. You didn't break yourself, did you? Oh, almost.
No, I
okay.
think I took two agility.
You took 3.
Oh, 3. Damn.
Oh,
But
man.
okay, so point here.
Agility.
Point here where you want to be. You want to be like right here?
Yeah, like right where you have your cursor.
Okay. So Dorian, why does it take so much agility damage for you to do this? Explain why this is so damaging to you.
Probably because, I had to force my way through people. I'm probably getting hit in the process, and
Just getting stepped on.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm running into sarcophagi. And...
Okay. So you make your way here, and that's your fast action. Now what are you going to do? And so you get there, you stand up, and these things piled on top of her are about your height. Like, Viridia's laying down, one's on top of her, the other one's basically on top of her. It's like this stacking of bodies, thrashing elbows, claws, fangs, screeching. Ah! What do you do?
Would it count as an action for me to try to, yell and intimidate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Okay.
Is that a...
One of them off of her.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just,
I mean...
I say that because I kind of want to save my, inaction for, so I can parry or something if I need to. But now, yeah, the one that's the one that's on her.
Both of them
on
are
her first.
Okay.
Okay. Here, I want to try to swing my axe.
Okay. So you can get a plus. You get an attack at a +2 because this thing is prone in front of you. It's laying down. It's on top of her, but it's not defending itself against your attack. It's completely oblivious to you. Actually, I'd say a +3. Both of these things are completely oblivious to you. They're just trying to kill Viridia. They don't even know you're there. They're both just their backs to you, trying to kill this, and they're laying down. They're not moving. They're right in front of you.
And I'm also rank 3 in Axe Fighter, so I get to add a D8 artifact die to all attack rolls.
Dude,
Then
awesome.
It sounds like these things aren't going to be long for the world.
No effect against monsters or animals?
Oh, wait. No effect. When you hit an enemy... you don't get the auto... Yeah, you don't get the auto critical table if you're attacking monsters and animals. Okay. But no, if you get to do... And you're rank 3? Oh my gosh, yeah. So now when you click your axe, you can toggle that little D8. And you can add... And in your modifier thing, you can add a +3. Or +2, I mean. Dorian.
I feel like I'm going crazy. Where should I be clicking that? In my gear?
So you go to combat, click your battle axe.
Oh, got it. Okay, sorry.
There'll be axe fighter.
And yeah. Oh, and yeah, how do I adjust that to yeah. Oh, artifact die. In the artifact die, do I just type D8?
It's supposed to be there. Let me...
I don't see anything.
No, I don't see it. It's supposed to be a D8. It looks like it's just bugged. Well, roll. Go ahead and do this roll first, and then we'll do a D8 after.
And what kind of modifier were you saying?
+2, because you're attacking it and it's prone. Let's see. Oh my grief. Okay, now down on the bottom here, you can click. See those little dice at the bottom of the chat?
Yeah.
Click a D8 and then roll that.
What does the teardrop shape thing mean?
That
Or Dorian's wolf?
That's how much damage it does. So his one success yields 2 damage. So yeah, your D8 actually didn't hit. So you hit this thing 1 for 2 damage, and you cut its head off, and it dies.
Nice.
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah, it felt really good.
Now, don't you also get a talent? Like if you spend all of your things, then you get to... No. Okay.
I don't know. I have Defender.
Yeah.
All
right, Marcus. So, Marcus, you're up now. You saw Viridia get pounced. You saw Dira get throttled and stuff, but she fought that thing off. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use Purge Undead.
There we go. Fight smarter, not harder. Here,
yes, and I'm going to use it on this other one.
I'm going to throw that to the chat. Purge Undead.
I think I already did.
Oh, okay, very good. Dead rising from their graves is a violation of the order, and nature must be stopped. This spell inflicts damage to 1 undead. Okay, so which one are you going to attack?
The one that's
on her? Got it.
That's on her, yeah.
Okay, let's see. And you're rank 2. What are you able to... What rank is your... What is this path of healing? Ooh. Hold on. This is a guaranteed magic mishap. Because you're only level 1. You're rank 1 path of healing, and you're getting ready to do a rank 2 healing spell. So this will be a guaranteed mishap if you cast this.
I believe in me.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Okay. So you spell inflicts damage equal to the power. Okay, so you hit this thing for 2. So you cast this spell. So yeah, Marcus casts this, and this thing is on Viridia. The other one just got its head lopped off. This one's on Viridia, and you just hear it like its whole body like tenses, and like this it stops attacking for a second, and it freezes, and it's just like then it shudders and it resumes what it's doing. And now let's see what you've done to yourself. What have you done? What have you done? Tables, mishaps. Jeez, what the hell is it? Looking. I don't know why they're not here. Looking. I don't know where these things are.
My apologies for the interference.
It's okay. What the hell? Okay. Okay, found it. Jeez. Let's see. Mishaps. Fire. Something is growing and protruding out of your skin. A miniature version of you grows on your body. The mishap causes a miniature version of the target to be created as an outgrowth on the caster. The outgrowth has its own mind and is fused with the caster. The outgrowth is malicious and will insult people it meets, giving the caster a permanent -1 on all manipulation rolls.
Dude, this is like the best you could ever wish for.
Removing the sentient outgrowth might prove difficult and can cause permanent damage to the caster. To remove it, proper bladed tools are needed, and a successful healing roll. The outgrowth begins...
Glad you chopped it off.
Oh my God. Okay.
This is awesome.
Dude, I don't see this as a downside.
No, right? Oh, how am I gonna...
It's good.
That's what I was thinking of.
Joe,
All right,
how do
so-
you pull this stuff up so fast?
I don't know.
He's just at the ready. Yeah, so Marcus casts a spell, and then now is it supposed to be a miniature ghoul or a miniature Marcus?
Miniature Marcus. That's what it.
A miniature
Says
Marcus
miniature me.
grows out of your
Mini me.
outgrowth. It's fused. Okay, so where is this outgrowth occurring on you, you sicko?
Oh,
Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'll have it grow out of my my shoulder, so it's like right next to my head.
It'll always be talking to you.
No, shut up. Stop it.
Quaid, start the reactor. Yes. Okay. You sick people. All right. So he's got this lump growing. It's like the second Marcus head, just even uglier than the first one. And yeah, it's got a mind of its own. It's malicious and insults people it meets, giving a Oh my god, how am I supposed to deal with this? All right, so this thing grows on your head and it like just shrieks out. It looks over at Deer and it's like, "Oh my god, look at this ugly hag." He goes and like spits at Dira.
Oh hell no!
That's awesome. That's awesome. That is so awesome.
So that was your
Rock at it.
that was your slow action, was doing that spell. Now what do you want to do for a fast action?
See. I guess I don't do anything for my
Okay.
fast action.
You can save it if needed. Okay. So now this ghoul's here and it comes right up to Marcus and digs in.
Which Marcus?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, snap!
Damn.
Okay, well, let's see if you're fast on your feet here, right? That's one of your things. So you have a fast action. So I'm guessing you're going to want to dodge.
Man, I'm glad you saved that.
Well, he has all this infinite dodging now, basically, with one of his traits that he got.
We waiting for him to roll it?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh no.
So that was his fast action. Now, what does your actual talent say? Fast footwork, sending it to chat.
I can dodge as many times.
Did
as
you
I
add a-
like, but
did-
only
did you add
once
a-
per person?
Did you add a +1 to that? Because it says you're as a rank 2, you get a +1 for whenever you do a dodge. Did you add a +1 to your roll just now?
Yeah, I added a
Okay.
+1 because it was saying -2.
Okay. So you can dodge for free. So we'll say that was your free dodge. The one you just did was your free one. You get that for rank 1. So now you can try to dodge again. You can dodge an unlimited number of times in the same round, but only once against each attack. So you can get so you can do one more. You can try one more dodge because of rank 1. You can try one more dodge with +1. You get one more try. Otherwise, you are gonna get bit. Oh.
Come on.
You can try to push it. He's just all willy-nilly with the magic mishaps, but he doesn't like pushing a conventional roll.
No, I'll just see if my armor will.
All right, so this
Try
thing
and
sinks
save me.
in. Go ahead and give us an armor roll. Oh, Snapezius. Okay. Well, that takes it from 5 down to.
Oh wow.
That's awesome. Good job. Wow. Hell of a roll. So, yeah, it takes it from 5 down to 2. So you take 2 damage on your strength.
All right.
That was a. Man, so this thing, like, bites in and it kind of, like, gets you on the shoulder, too, but, like, on your shoulder pad mostly. It still definitely does a good bit of tearing and damage, but you're okay. All right, so now Viridia, all she can do now is she can try to break the grapple that this thing has on her. So she's gonna try that now. She's gonna try to break free, get this thing off her. Ooh, nice. So finally, she's been just getting dogpiled on this whole time, getting attacked and almost killed, and Dorian hacked one of them off, and Marcus kind of hurt this other one and stunned it. Maybe while that in that moment that Marcus did that undead spell and kind of scram this thing's what's left of its brains out, Viridia was then able to like do a kick move, kick it up kind of in the guts, in the groin, and leverage and kick it off her. And then she's up and she's broke the thing, and now she can get up on her feet. And that's all she can do though. So, but she's back up on her feet now, and she is like, you see her, she is really hurt, but she's still in the fight. Syl is up.
Okay. So my thought here is, would I be better off to aim and then shoot my bow, or just shoot the bow and then try to get farther away?
I would say Syl's not worried about getting farther away because these things are all pretty much well engaged with other combatants. I would say you wouldn't feel afraid of these things attacking you. So I would say you would probably be smart to aim and then fire.
All right, I shall aim and fire.
And then you add a +1 modifier to your roll. That's what you get for aiming. And then which one are you shooting at? There's one that's on Dira, there's one that's on Marcus, and there's one that's next to Viridia in the back.
Are they all at full health?
What's that?
Are they all at full health?
No.
Okay, which one's not? One with Dira?
Which
one has the least?
Yeah, Dira did damage, and then I did damage to the other one that's on.
The one next to Dira, and the one next to Viridia are damaged. The one next to Marcus is at full health.
Okay. If I can reach the one by
Absolutely.
Viridia, I want to aim at its mouth, so it cannot bite.
Well, that's a. I don't know if you can call your shot to that level, but we'll see.
Okay. Okay, so I go combat. Click on my bow.
Yep.
So I've got a modifier -2 because of the pierced eye.
Yeah. You have one eye, remember? So you're trying to do like range combat with one eye. So that makes sense that you have a malice.
So I check on the sharpshooter level 1. And then do I need to do any other modifications? Do I, because of the aiming? So does that mean my modifier of -1 then goes to 0?
That's correct.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Good luck.
Ooh, success.
Success.
Okay.
Oh, what's the 12 for? How did I get that?
That's it automatically rolls your arrow die to track your ammo for your arrows.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Syl, one-eyed Syl here from the back bleachers, lets fly, and it flies and it arcs over and does nail this thing. It nails it right in the shoulder, knocks it, and it hits it. The arrow sinks halfway into the shoulder, and it yelps out again. And now it's getting kind of confused because it had this undead spell attack, and now it just got hit by an arrow a second later, It went from being on a pure offensive, like ripping and shredding this helpless victim, to now it's getting pummeled. And so he's kind of like looking around, like kind of horrified and freaked out, but he's still furious. But yeah, he's very hurt. And now it's the rest of these cords in the back. They all run up. They run up and go to attack the one on. They run up here and they surround the one around Marcus. And they go to nail it. Ooh, look at all those. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so they come in and hack this thing. It's just swords flying everywhere, and this thing gets hit a bunch, and it's hurt, but it's not dead yet. But it's getting you can feel the tide is turning. So now this ghoul at the last turn, looking around, and it got kicked back down into the crypt. That when Dira like shoved it down, it stands up. It reaches up again and tries to just like rip Dira's throat out.
Oh man, it's one.
Can I try and dodge?
I don't know. Have you used all of your action? You've used all your actions. So
For the whole
Oh,
round,
that's right. Yeah.
so you're gonna rely on your armor to save you now.
Yep. Darn.
But this might be a unique situation, to where it does start a new round, but she's the first one at the top of the round. So I wonder if. I don't
Not
know,
yet.
You know what I mean? That she
Yeah.
can use the dodge. Of the
Not
next
yet.
round.
Ooh, look at that. Not needed.
Oh my god.
So
Like a chain mail.
yeah, so this thing like comes up to like bite you again, and like you see it, you know what it's gonna do. You've like hemmed it in. It has no other chance. It can't. It's not like it can jump out from some weird way. It's like right in front of you, down beneath you. You just shoved it down there, and I'd say like maybe when it like tries to like instinctually like an animal jump up and bite you again, you just like forcefully shove your forearm with your plate armor like right into its mouth. And like just push it down, like shut up and stay where I put you. You know, you just like body this thing.
Exactly.
You like shut your mouth, or like here, bite this, you mf'er, and you like bite onto this, and like you shove it back down into the crypt, and it's just like it's his eyes get huge, and now it's your turn.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, weird. What was that?
What a way to start. You gain command.
You are
Finish her.
up.
Okay.
I guess when it was my turn, I should have asked also which ghoul is after me in the turn order. That's the one I should have fired at.
You can look. I think if you use your mouse on the list on the right,
Highlight.
when you like move your mouse cursor over the names, it highlights who's
got it.
who, so you can
Yeah.
see.
All right.
Almost metagaming, but it's cool.
Yeah, it is kind of metagaming, but all right, dear, you're up. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna use my my scimitar. Goodness gracious.
Nail it. Ooh.
Ooh, right at the last second it changes. You see that?
All right, so this thing, like you have it biting on your arm, and like with your sword, with your scimitar, you just kind of like do a slice, and you like cut like the top of its head off. You cut its head like where its eyes are, like right through its eyes. You cut the top of its head clean off.
Is it still alive?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I mean, they're undead, I guess, but no, this thing is, it collapses in a heap. It collapses in a heap. Do you want to do anything else, or do you want to save your fast action?
I'm gonna save my fast action.
All right, gotcha. So now these... Oh, I used the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, so these... Oh, well, whatever. So yeah, these cords, they come over, they run up, and they go to attack.
Yeah, helping their commander.
Yep, helping Viridia, just screaming and fighting.
Ooh, dang.
Nail it, whack this thing. And then these guys come in, and one of them just swings. He runs up and like bodily throws his whole body weight into a swing, like a home run baseball swing, and like cuts this thing's torso in half. And like completely, the sword goes all the way through it and bisects this thing, and it just collapses over on itself.
Nice.
You guys are now just cleaning up the mess here. Garrick, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna kind of do the same thing I did before, but with this guy, and try to get 2 shots on him. So, is this at -1?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Nothing, right?
Just it flings off into the. It just bounces off the wall. It's a miss.
Alright, well, and I prepare to knock another one and fire again.
Go for it.
Not at a -1.
Now it's at 0.
Okay.
Oh man!
Kidding me? Oh, hey, 1. Yes.
And you lost an arrow. So you shoot your second one, and it's just you miss. Do you want to miss? Don't you have a pride?
Are you sure I missed? I thought I got one.
No, you
one success.
you rolled a 1 on your arrow die to lose an arrow ammo.
Oh,
I'm looking right at it.
okay.
Your first longbow was a 0 success with 3 banes, and then your second was 0 success with 1 bane.
That's crazy. Yeah. I like to use my pride.
Okay,
Like
now remember, if
and
you
I
do this and you miss, then you're not going to have this pride anymore. Do you want to activate your pride?
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it. Roll it. Oh, okay. 1 success. Okay, very good. So you hit this thing. Oh. So Garrick fires. Miss. Bounces off the wall. What the? He pulls again. Misses. And because there's like cord surrounding it. Marcus is near it. He's like shooting into a. I mean, he shouldn't even be shooting. There's like all these friendlies everywhere. The second one misses. And then like this thing like finally gets like one arrow goes on this side. One arrow goes on this side. The next arrow goes on this side. This thing like is looking and it looks right at Garrick and just like howls, hisses, and he shoots it again and it goes like right into its mouth.
Yeah,
eat
that.
You pin its head. You know, the arrow even sticks into the wall, and this thing is like pierced up against the wall, dead.
Nice.
Dead as can be. Very good.
Don't I get something for killing the last monster? Whatever.
Well, it took you that many.
Yeah. That's pretty good, you know? Yeah, we did have the cord little army there with us, but yes. Well, I mean, there were so many combatants, like one whole round and a partial. That was intense.
Okay. Back so you can scroll back up here to the top, or near up here where the map is here.
You know, walking into any room with a whole bunch of sarcophagi.
And just start delitting them. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Thanks, Dira.
That's more fun that way.
Was there anything in the boxes?
Oh yeah.
You haven't found out yet. Sorry, 1 second.
They opened them all for us, so we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
They did all the hard
So now we'll say you can spend. We'll say now it's 8 o'clock. If you want, you can spend an hour. Well, because there's a way to. I don't know if you guys can roll on it. There's a table of valuables.
Oh, yeah?
Valuable finds in a. Here, I'm gonna put this as a private roll. Give me a sec. Yeah, so you guys are gonna look. Valuable finds. Let's see what you guys found. Oof. All right, so you guys look through here. There's a bunch of, it's mostly actually ancient dwarven arms and armor that are just rusted and corroded to worthlessness. They're not in any kind of like fighting condition. They were buried in their arms and their armor, but you see in the back, in the back where Viridia was looking, there's an offering plate like above, like, so there was a huge collection of the blue stones, and there was it was really lighting up, and underneath was this large bowl, an offering bowl back there on a little stone pedestal, and that inside that pedestal inside that bowl is 35 gold pieces.
What? That's OP. Gonna be. You've flooded the economy with too much valuable.
So how are you guys going to split that up? There's 35 pieces of gold.
There's 5 of us. I think that works.
We'll line up. First one to it
Oh,
gets it. I'm just kidding. Do a move roll.
There's 15 of us.
No.
Viridia, like, you know, she's like collecting herself because she is very wounded.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she is like, she's the one closest to it, and she's standing up, and she's like, what do we do with this? She looks at Dorian. You know, you're the one who was saying, like, don't be grave robbing, you know? You guys haven't taken it yet.
Okay,
So Viridia, like, looks to Dorian, the dwarf, and says, you know, what's going on? Like, what do we do with this? Like, what happens if we take? What happens if we take this?
Maybe it's like, you know, you move it and like a trap like goes off or something.
TPK.
Yeah.
Well, I would say she's not asking you like Indiana Jones traps. She's just saying like, how like sacrilegious is this to steal this?
Yeah. I don't know.
And whatever you say is how it is.
I think, like, you know, we can't be any worse. We've already opened up all these tombs.
Yeah. We've already
destroyed the contents. So, yeah, I just want to say is like, you know, I don't care. You guys do what you want, like, you know, and like I'm already like super disgusted or something.
You filthy.
You're disgusted. Look at this thing.
Bunch of filthy grave robbers.
A little growth on me. I need you guys to find me a good doctor. We're gonna have to pay that good doctor. Find me a good Jewish doctor.
Druish, yes. So yeah, Viridia comes. So she just doesn't even look at the gold, but all the rest of the cords do. And Viridia comes over and looks at Marcus and second Marcus. Says, "What is this?"
Junior.
Yeah.
She like reaches her hand up to touch second Marcus.
We're gonna have to deal
Never
with
touched
this.
me like that.
She's just she's like disgusted and amazed, like saying a circus freak.
Yeah, well, see, I cast a spell on the second undead that was attacking you, and I got some magical feedback here.
Yeah, that's just messed up.
That's disgusting. My God.
So technically, this is your fault. I tried to save you.
I imagine he's just playing it off. It's like, oh, this happens all the time.
Just-
Standard
You
magic
should use
user stuff.
brothers. I got a few more here. Keep it tucked away under my armor.
and
Is it intelligent? Is it like a complete
Yeah,
copy of?
it's similar.
it's
The-
intelligent. It just
It turns and loudly, like obnoxiously loudly whispers to Marcus, "She smells funny."
I just
that's awesome.
like reach over there and just kind of like hush, hush.
You like reach over and like grab its mouth and just like.
Sorry, I missed most of like the last 3 minutes. What
Noth-
happened?
Nothing good has happened, honestly. Nothing good. No, Viridia approached Marcus's growth and talked to it, and then they're trying to figure out what they want to do. Did you hear how much gold there was?
35 gold coins?
Yeah, so they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with that.
Okay. Like, how do we split it between us and the cords?
Yeah.
I mean, there's everyone could get 2, and then there's 5 extra. Now,
Well, since I
If I
started,
just got the sapphire, I'd be okay with not getting one of the 5 extra.
and you know, both Viridia and I are gonna have medical bills after this.
Viridia is
Yeah.
just like, Viridia is like, I'll be fine. You're not.
I don't think he was in
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah, I'm.
Viridia is just like, you keep it.
Can
All the cords, everyone takes 2 gold. So everyone add 2 gold to your sheet, and now there's 5 gold extra. Who's gonna take that, or do you guys all just want to each take another extra gold?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so all of you guys add 3. You guys add 3 gold to your thing, and the cords will take the rest.
Okay.
Now, you guys have all been spent pretty well, and Viridia just says like, "I'm thirsty." Like she sits down, and she just gets her canteen out and just starts chugging water, and she's like, "I need to rest."
Yeah, so do I.
Maybe this is a good
Well,
place
there's
to
a
spend
bunch
the
of
night.
beds here.
Oh, sick!
Oh, disrespectful.
Sick! I love
Like
it.
Joe said, we already disrespected them by.
So Dira just mutters that out all like, mirthless, just like, and like 3 of the cord guards just like laugh like hysterically, like ha ha, like, oh, she's a good one. And
See,
one
somebody likes me.
and one of the cords, he doesn't even care. He just hops in one of the sarcophaguses. He doesn't even care. He hops in and puts like 2 hands behind his head, and he's just laying in there. He's like, I could sleep like the dead.
Oh, it's horrible. I don't think I'd be sleeping.
So now that I have a mini me that's also intelligent and all that, does that mean I can dual cast?
Mm,
And have
Magical
multiple-
mishap every time though for that one. That guy.
yeah,
that are double mishaps.
that's his
Well,
name.
if-
His
if
name
he
is
gets a
Mishap.
that kills,
Yeah.
that kills him. Does he go away? Or
His name.
do I just have a dead Marcus growth that just hangs on me?
Oh, that's gross. No.
All these details are to be revealed in time. I got to think about how to most torture you with this.
Oh god. That's insane.
That's disgusting. You gotta come up with we gotta think of a name, and I'm trying to think. Maybe the cords will name it for you. You won't even get a chance. I gotta think of something.
Who is
Sorry, name the what?
What's that?
Name the what? The growth?
Yeah,
Oh, I like mishap.
yeah.
Yeah, I like mishap too.
Quiet mishap. Yeah, that sounds. It does have a. It's just so appropriate because he is I just love that you're so cautious with like pushing rolls, but you don't care about mishaps. Sure, let's just have one. Get a growth going. That's awesome.
You were a mistake.
You really were a mistake. You never should have happened. Yeah. All right. Do you want to rest here? Viridia's like, I'm done. We're stopping here for the night.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we could. Should we try to barricade the entrance, or I mean, kind of make this a more fortified?
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do? I mean, yes, you can, but yes, you can do that. So you don't have to spend 6 hours making camp. You're kind of in a room already that's got like a ceiling and walls, but you do have this open entrance here. So what do you want to do to kind of protect yourselves?
Pile up the
Maybe-
sarcophaguses.
Sarcophagi. So you get
or like take lids and move them around.
yeah. Okay. So Dorian and Marcus and a couple of the cords stack the sarcophagi lids and prop them up. It's kind of like a barrier, and the rest of you are all able to sleep now. So, does anyone want to stay up and keep watch? Who wants to stay up? One of the
I'll
court.
stay up. I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, so Garrick and
I'll stay up.
okay, Dira and Garrick will stay up. The rest of you want to take a rest?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So everyone also give me a water roll because you all just like exerted yourselves fighting. So I need a water roll from everyone. Okay, very good. And so give me a keep watch +1.
Oh, it's bad. You want to do that, Dira?
Sure.
Yeah,
Roll
it's not working
full.
very well.
Do it.
Come on.
I keep imagining Marcus's mini me having the voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, sick. What's wrong with you?
That'd be awesome.
What are you doing?
I can't do his voice, but
What would you even... So I would say, so the whole party's out. Everyone's out. The cords are out. Viridia is definitely out, recovering, recouping. And the stone tablets are a barrier to protect. But you hear, at some point in the night there, you hear... what would it be described as? You hear... it sounds like clicking. It's just, I mean, flapping, like a buzzing or a clicking sound. You hear,
Like insects?
yeah,
yeah.
it sounds something like a loud clicking and a buzzing sound coming from the hallway somewhere. And there's, at one point, it's hard to say because you're underground already, but at some point you hear buzzing and a clicking sound, and then later on you hear or you feel all of the whole room, everything, the rock, all just it like rumbles, and like you feel it kind of like shifting for like a few seconds, not like a earthquake level, but you just feel like enough to like a couple of the chords like wake up, and then they go back to sleep. Like it wasn't even enough to really wake anyone up, but you guys felt something moving in the earth, something near you.
Oh wow.
Did any of us get rest before this so we can reset strength and other stuff?
All of you who are sleeping, reset all your stats.
Yay.
Dira, do we want to investigate
That
the
takes
little
4 days to heal.
sound or the little
Nope.
clicking sound?
I'm
One-
down
one
if
of
you
us-
want to.
Do one of us want to look out the hall? After we fortified the entrance, is it easy to like peek out and see in the hall if we see anything?
Not really,
Okay.
because
yeah.
because you're kind of barricaded in. You're fortified in.
I'll have the torch and kind of with the cracks or something see if I can see anything, but
Yeah, you don't. At no point do you see anything. No.
okay. Let it be. If it lets us be.
All right. So now it's midnight. Do you guys want to go to sleep? And who else wants to? Does any of you guys want to keep watch, or do you let the cords do it?
I'll sleep.
Yeah, I'll keep watch.
Okay. Do you want to have a cord with you, or one of your other party?
Yeah, maybe a cord.
Okay.
Let the parties.
Go ahead and keep watch.
Oh shoot, I didn't do a +1, but whatever.
That's fine.
Not needed.
So we'll fast forward here to it'll be 6 in the morning here, and in the night it gets it's already cold and wet down here, but it hasn't been that big of a deal. You're used to it. You hear a girl's voice whispering, Dorian. And you just hear, you guys came back to play.
Oh no!
Oh, it's your friend.
Not good.
Just hope my growth don't insult it.
Oh god.
Yeah. You need to be on your best behavior.
She just says, "You came back," and she's very happy.
Yay.
And we're gonna stop there.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome.
Good thing she's back.
Sick.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna have to like totally tie up the little mini me.
I feel like we need to spend a lot of time filling in Sofrena on what happened in the or did we do that already? Like, 'cause I feel like a lot happened in these mines.
Yeah, I mean,
guess
you.
we could, refer to the other videos. That's your homework.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Watch
my
videos.
abundant time to watch YouTube uninterrupted with my 8-year-old.
Yeah.
No, I know. Don't worry. Yeah.
Don't watch it with your 8-year-old.
Don't do
We'll
it.
watch a summary. We'll make a synopsis or a summary.
Cliff notes. Oh, that was
Nice.
good stuff.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
awesome. That battle is super fun.
Good.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
once I saw that, I was like, no, nothing good is gonna happen in there. And of course, Dira, out of my way. I'm gonna go get me some stuff.
gonna go kill some stuff.
There had to have been something in there.
You guys got
God,
paid.
I thought, whoever would do better.
What's that?
I thought, Viridia.
I mean, she got. That was just some crazy rolls. That thing, well, one of those did like 5 damage. I mean, that was some brutal. She has 5 strength.
Oh, jeez.
So that's why she didn't go down. She was down to 1.
Dude, if it was any one of us, we would have gone.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you just would have been
yeah.
broken, and then had to get a heal and all that. Yeah. So that saved her. Okay, so let's do the old XP. Get the book out. Get the game out.
Gonna say if my armor hadn't gotten all 6s, I would have been broken.
Yeah, you lucked out. That was a crazy roll. All of your super dodge skills didn't do anything, but then your armor saved you. That was crazy. All right, everyone ready for the XP here? Did you participate? Yes, you get 1. Did you travel through at least 1 new hex? No. Did you discover a new adventure site? Did you get 1 for that last week? Syl? I think
Probably.
yeah, because you guys were in here last week. So no. Did you defeat one or more monsters? Yes. So you all get 2. Did you all find treasure worth 1 gold or more? I mean, it was gold, so I'll say yeah. So that's 3. Did you build a functioning stronghold? No. Did you activate your pride? Garrick did, so Garrick's up to 4. The rest of you are at 3. Did you suffer from your dark secret? Did you risk your life for a PC? Did you perform an extraordinary action now? So all of you get 3. Garrick gets 4.
Bing, bing, bing.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Dude, I gotta do some serious training. I got so much.
Yeah. Again, remember, you can activate your pride every session. You have. I mean, it's possible. You're allowed to do it. So if you need to work, if you want to work on figure out what your pride is and what you want to do, and try to figure out a way that you can activate it every time. It doesn't have to be combat related. Yeah. So figure out a pride and a way that you can always be pinging that thing to get an XP every game, if you want. All right, you guys, that was a good session. To be continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you all next time. All right, take care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
See you.